I need to be now in incredible shape for the premiere. So what am I going to do? I am going to get ripped for January 20th.
Right. I'm not allowed to lift or bend over. Can I do cardio twice a day with some abs?
I wouldn't.
What training plan do you recommend for the last 3 months of an off season?
Power bodybuilding. You talk about funny. It was funny, but it was fun to film with these guys. I mean, it was just what was cool, it was a who's who of real fighters and savage men. So that was really cool to be on set with just such savages. Bas Rutten, Randy Couture, Dave Meadows, Mike Carey, just real cool guys. So this is what I want to say here relative to on the live. If you're here and you probably got this notification, that means you're probably training seriously. And so the reason why I want to say something to you guys is because of the fact that I need to be now in incredible shape for the premiere. So what am I going to do? I am going to get ripped for January 20th. And so again, if you guys want a training partner in me, join. Let's get going. Let's do this. Let's go. I have to stop my off season and I got to jump back in. And I've talked to you guys about this, you know, in a perfect world, which we don't live in, you know, it'd be nice to go off season for the next couple of years, but I can't. So I got to get ready for January 20th. And the good thing, yeah.
That moment right there.
I think just the back, him on my back right there. He doesn't need the throw. Yeah. Just us, him on me.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm going to jump into it in this last, man, I can't believe when we tried to peak. When was the Mike Ruiz shoot?
August?
It was like the end of August, right?
About then.
I probably finished August, September.
Yeah.
And
September. This was in September. So probably around that.
Yeah, I was done. I was done after that. And so
you were done, or your body was done?
You're good point. Just said, was I done or the body done? Brain freeze. I think I was done. Yeah, this one I was done on both. I was done.
Yeah.
Yeah, body and mind was done. I needed to rest. And so I needed to recharge and go stop pushing. So it was a good time. And then I've been taking care of the body and getting the calories back up, like you guys know that we have to, and also bring the intensity of training down. And it was cool because I talked to a guy today, Ryan, who's been perfect on his nutrition for a year and training. And he says, I am so strong. I keep raising the weight and I can't find a ceiling. And I'm like, oh, it kicks in like that. It's great. When it kicks in like that, it's a different world. And the other day, I finally felt that furnace kind of kick back on. And you old timers like me know, remember the old furnace that something would happen and the power, the fire would go out and you have to go in there and light it. And that's how the body felt. It felt like it got turned back on after all of August, September, October, November, December, and now I can start dieting again hard. So setting my body up right to do this again. And here we go. Talisa, I know that I talked to you about that a while ago about I knew that you were going to like do 2 or 3 in a row of the blitzes. And I'm like, oh, I don't want you to do that. I'd rather a slow start, build up to it, then go blitz. Jeremy, you're not getting ripped. What are you talking about, kid? You've been still doing high days on the nutrition I gave you. Mary, can't train with. What does Mary say? Can you see that?
I can't train with weights for the next few weeks due to eye surgery.
Right.
I'm not allowed to lift or bend over. Can I do cardio twice a day with some abs?
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I wouldn't train. Yeah, so it's blood flow and pressure. I would take the time off. I would just keep I would really focus now on the nutrition and the most minimal stress to the body. That's just my recommendation. Yeah. Obviously, anytime I recommend anything to anybody, you do what you want to do. But those times where you do like a procedure, even though it's an eye procedure and it's probably something that you went in for to help your eyes, and it's not like an accident, I would really take the downtime.
Yeah, I wouldn't mess with the eyes.
Yeah, that's just getting through the surgery without any hiccups is a blessing. So, and I don't like ever saying blessings, but it's like, that's a good thing. So take your time, Mary. In my opinion, I'd take it down.
What training plan do you recommend for the last 3 months of an off season?
Power bodybuilding. Yeah, minimizing the secondary work. Yeah, and just focus on complete strength in those moves. That's what I would do. If it's something that you just did and you're tired and you want to do something else, I'd do strength gains or pro secrets. If your strength is where you want it, then I would do this. I could see you going, hey, instead of training harder and more right now, let me minimize and pull back on training and let the body really recover and your body get used to less work. So when you add in the amount of more work, that automatically starts cutting you up. So it's like let's say you're training 6 days a week, right? And this is for everybody here. This is a good one for everybody. And you got 3 more months of training. All right. I would, instead of doing 6 days of training, maybe train 4 days. Make sure there's no cardio. Make sure I'm a little lazy in a sense and I'm not doing much. And I can continue to try to bring up my calories. Because now what you're doing is taking such a large amount of calories with very little work. So you're not even stressing the body that much and your body's really working off those calories. Now it's a great growing period. And then also when you get back to training, and if you just leave the calories where they are, but you add in that training to 6 days a week, you automatically start cutting. And so it's a real benefit too at that point. Now I know that's a hard one mentally to do. Because then you feel like, well, I'm eating so many calories, I should be training like an animal. Yeah, but this would be the best time to do the opposite. So that's also an idea that we can discuss on the next check-in. And that's for anybody that's going, hey, I want to be ready January 1st to start dieting. So then I would say right now, let's cut it back, go tighten training 4 days a week, maybe 5 to the most. Back down on the cardio, make sure your calories are up and healthy. And then we rock and roll January 1st.
No, Justin says, I feel like this is the best my metabolism has ever been functioning. 3,300 calories and 350 grams of carbs every day and maintaining the weight.
Awesome. You know what's cool about that? He's off season and he's taking a load of calories and saying my body is burning at its best.
Nice.
Compared to the guy
That's already
that would probably go, I'm getting ready for a show. I'm 6 weeks out. I'm doing 2 hours of cardio. I'm eating fish and broccoli, and my body's burning really fast.
Yeah.
Those are two completely mindset.
Yeah.
Justin just said the truth of how the body's functioning, where the guy that's getting ready for the show, yeah, he's functioning, but he's working everything off.
Crazy.
That's such a difference, and I'm proud of him to have that mindset that he realizes now his body is working the very best it's ever worked. Good job. I love it, guys. I love it. Let's get ready for January 1st, all right? I'm going to be training with you guys. I got January 20th where I need to be, again, we always always push it. I want to see if I can be the best I've ever been January 20th for these movies. And what's cool is the movies are coming out on Friday, and then I get to go over to the red carpet and, and see the movie there in Sundance. And then the next night I got my next movie coming out, and same thing, man. This is going to be a treat. I've always wanted to go to this Sundance Film Festival, but I never wanted to go as a spectator or as a fan. I wanted to go because I had something there. And so now I get to go and actually have 2 movies there, which I'm curious to see if, I'm excited about it. Thanks, guys, man. I love my Titan crew. I cannot wait to see these next check-ins. And I think we talked about what day it will be, but just make sure that you got notification on, that you'll get the notification when I do go live for those check-ins, and then get your check-ins in so we can make sure that we are set up for January 1st. That's it. Have a great day today, guys.